Hi, we are going to taste a Portuguese wine. It's a wine from the Douro Valley, which is the same valley where they take the grapes to produce port. So really looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
Portugal again has been a country that's been up and coming for the last decade, I think, and some fantastic specimens have come out of Portugal. So hopefully this will be another one of them. So the bottle's coming through here. And the price of this, well, I paid £9. I have seen it advertised for 11.
Okay.
So it's in the sort of mid bracket of wine prices, isn't it?
That's not bad for you, John. Not bad, not bad.
No, not bad, not bad. I just £9. But you know, again, if we go back to that 4.25, a little drop off, that's 2 bottles worth of that. So.
It is. But we need to come out on that for a bit, John. Let's let that go for a while.
Okay.
Let's take this on face value.
Yes.
And Portuguese
clear the decks. Don't compare it.
No. Easy to compare though, and I understand completely where you're coming from. And I know that 4.25 is going to be ringing in your brain all the way through this video. But let's try and let it go for a little while. So, Portuguese wines, they are, like you said, they're up and coming. There've been some fantastic ones. I mean, I can see them definitely becoming more popular in the shop. A lot more people are asking for them and about them. And generally, they do not disappoint.
No. So let's have this one, doesn't it?
Let's have a go.
Okay, let's have a look at the colour.
The colour. Ooh. That for me, I mean, I can see that's got that ruby, there's a purple there, and you know I like that purple.
I know you like that purple.
I do. Let's have a look on there. Oh yeah, see down there. You can
against
see.
the white, it really is, pretty obvious.
Purple and nice ruby garnety colour. It's not only, it's quite thin. You can see through it. It's not
that's true, yeah.
Yeah, but that's no bad thing.
It doesn't always mean anything, does it?
No. Let's have a go on the nose.
Let's go on the nose. Oh, I'm not sure if I like that.
Ooh, and I think I know why you don't like that.
Yeah?
I think because I do.
You do?
And I think those little bits that I'm picking up on in there.
So whatever you like, it's something you like in it that I dislike.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of fruit in there. There's a lot of fruit. I'm picking up like the blackcurrant, the plumminess, and even a red fruit like as I'm just talking and saying that, coming away like the jammy strawberry in there as well, which all smells good. But what I think the undertone in there that you're not liking is the Pinot Noir-esque, almost earthiness.
I know I quite, because I like the smell of Pinot Noir. I mean, I agree it's an earthy sort of smell, but I don't dislike that.
Is it there's that, like again, when we go back to people who smell or taste like rubber, is that the...
It smells almost acidic. I feel like I'm gonna. Do you know when you feel like you're gonna taste it? And I've been wrong lots of times before, but you're gonna taste it, and like it's like too acidic for you. It gives you.
And you can get that. The thing about wine as well is we've met this many times, and like you've just said, you've been wrong many times. As we have, sometimes we thought that smells beautiful. Then we've got in there, it's not being good. Sometimes we've thought there's no there. What is it? And then we've tasted it and thought there it is. There it is. So I think the best thing to do, John, is taste it.
Let's do that. Whoa.
John, I think you were right on this one. It's the disappointing thing with that, I'll get into the flavour in a moment. The disappointing thing with that is the nose, because I was really enjoying that, and I could have spent another 10 minutes getting in there thinking, oh, this is going to be delicious, and then actually tasting that is, to describe it, For me, there's no real fruit there whatsoever. In fact, all I'm getting from there is a really tannic bitterness, which hits you, and then you might think, okay, let's see what's coming behind it. And what comes behind it is nothing. For me, nothing. Doesn't back itself up with anything. There's no length in there. Any length that is there is a length that you don't want, which is like that dry, stringent. Not for me, and that's disappointing because Portuguese wines. Go on. What are you thinking?
I've had two £4.25.
Why did I not know that's what you're thinking? I should have known that's what he's thinking. But to be fair, I think I'm 100% with you with that, John. That is, I like this. I know you're not a fan of this. I like the smell. It appeals to me, where there's that Rioja-esque in there or something. Just something in there that I think, ooh, I like that. And then, very, very disappointing. Very disappointing.
And when I'm sucking the air in, I'm thinking, why are you man doing that? Because it's just making the taste worse. Yeah, I mean, I think, this will obviously this does have its place in the market. There will be people that love this. It's it's their taste, and they're going to enjoy it. But for me, it's right at the other end of the scale. If I have to say, if all wine tasted like this, I wouldn't drink wine.
Yeah, I know. And then again, this is where we come back to the people who are starting on the early journey of wine tasting, and I can understand. If they were to have tried this, it'd be very difficult to persuade them differently then, when they've said, here, try this. But then I wouldn't give that to somebody and say, here, this is not good. This is a beautiful wine, you should like that. But again, and I'm only putting this for a disclaimer kind of style, it's all very subjective. Let's get that in there.
Yeah.
But no, for me, that ticks. It looked good, like that purple rim there. Smells really good. But the flavour just really pulls it right back, really.
Yeah.
To the point where
it's quite dry. I mean, obviously, sort of tannic, very tannic, dry, a bit too acidic for me. Apart from that, I like it.
Even the price, $9. But that is going to need food. I mean, that is a definite need. Most wines we've had, we can say we'll drink that and the food will complement it, not make it. Whereas this needs food. So I'm going to go ahead straight away with the pairing, John.
Okay.
I'm going to say this is going to need something big and bold, and I'm going to say something just sounds simple, but a cheddar. A cheddar would sort that out.
Okay.
Just there's no complexities to it. There's nothing I could say. Well, that little would tune in with that little. So for me, it's just going to be something that's going to take it on, take all the tannins out there, and for me, it would be a cheddar.
Okay, well, I'm going to say with this, I would suggest that you go with a steak, a fatty type steak, so a sirloin or a rump, something that's got a little bit of fat on it. The tannins actually have an effect on the fat molecules, and they break each other down, so they complement each other. Obviously, fat's quite sort of, when you're chewing it, and the fat in the steak is quite chewy, so it sort of lubricates your mouth and is quite. Whereas this is dry, that sort of lubricant. They balance each other out. So I would go with that, or barbecue, where you've got a bit like your cheddar, you've got something that's really strong tasting, the charred meat and the barbecue sauce, just to sort of offset the acidicness of this.
Yeah, I think you're completely correct there. With the barbecue and the charred meat, which in itself is intense, you've got the proteins in there, big flavours from that.
Yeah.
Which this just needs putting in its place.
Yeah.
And something like that would do it.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, if you have tried this wine or try it and love it, then please put your comments. Indeed, if you don't, let us know and tell us that you agree with us. I'd be interested to hear what you think, because it is all down to, as John said, it's all subjective.
Yeah. So
okay, score, and it's £9.25. £9, I beg your pardon. £9.
£9. Well, I mean, okay, we always do take the price into account, but I would say regardless, even if this wine, if it was £3, I would probably give it the same score. Be it £9, makes me even think, I'll say less of it. It's not my style. Didn't particularly enjoy it, so I'm not going to give it the lowest score ever, but I feel I can't go above. There we go. And I think I'm being pretty generous.
62.
62? That's the lowest score. I said 72.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I have gone lower. There was one where I went to 58 or something, but 62.
I don't blame you. I think I was being very generous. 62 is a very low score. But you didn't like any of it, did you?
No, I didn't like it.
You didn't like the smell?
No.
Fair dues, yeah. I can see where you're coming from. I think I was being generous there.
Oh, well.
So what was the lowest score you ever did?
I think 58 was the lowest score I've ever done, or 55, I can't remember. But
we'll have to look at that. But there we have it. No, neither one Neither of us fans.
Neither of us fans. If you are, then let us know, and let us know why. I'd be really interested to hear that. And
what we might be missing there.
Yeah, and just because we don't like it doesn't mean to say it's not right for you, of course. Right, guys. Well, we look forward to joining you in another video when hopefully we will, at least, enjoy the wine.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.